What a disappointing result that is. Manchester United draw 1-1 at home to Wolves. And to be fair, Wolves, fair play, they fully deserved the win. They really had a higher intent, more, they wanted it more. They wanted it more. That's the only way I can really put it. And they had a higher intensity. They had much more hunger than us, and they just looked like they wanted to get a result, and they wanted it more than us. And fair play to them, they did it. They outrun us completely. They ran us all over the park, and they deserved the result that they got today. And maybe even more. Maybe they should have got more. I think if there wasn't for David De Gea, they probably would have won the game. So fair play to Wolves. I'll get that out of the way straight away. But Manchester United, so disappointing. Honestly, one of the most disappointing performances I've seen at Old Trafford. I mean, just obviously it was good that Fred got the goal. He opened the scoring. And it was great to see that Fred got the goal, but it was so disappointing. It was just lackluster. I think, some of those players were just dawdling across the pitch. Wolves, as I said earlier, just wanted it more. They were running all over the pitch. They looked like they wanted it. They looked like a footballing side who wasn't afraid, had no fear, didn't fear coming to Old Trafford. And as I said in the preview, the fear factor for teams coming to Old Trafford is non-existent. It's absolutely non-existent now. And we have to accept that. Teams are going to come to Old Trafford and see results like this and go, you know what? If we, have a game plan and keep to it, keep a strict game plan, we can get a result. And that's what's going to happen. And Wolves did the job and they fully deserved it. But we were poor. We really were poor in places. Lackluster. We should have, taken our chances, but didn't. Lukaku had so many good chances and just didn't take the chances as well. We were just really poor. Really poor, that's all I can really say. Sanchez as well, really not encouraging me with his performances. And it's worrying almost, I'd say, for Sanchez because, he's been in this club long enough and it just seems wherever we play him, he doesn't, Mourinho can't seem to get the best out of him. So it really is worrying seeing, this from Sanchez. It really is worrying. Obviously, when Martial came on, I didn't really think he did too much better. I think, I think the Martial that runs at players, really terrorises fullbacks is gone. We don't see that anymore from Martial, which is really disappointing. But I don't think either of them really did better than each other. I don't think Martial added too much to the game, and I thought Sanchez probably should have done better. Yes, he had some good moments of link-up play, but apart from that, both Martial and Sanchez were poor. They really were poor, and obviously, that's going to be an ongoing dilemma for the season. Who do you play? Who do you pick? Do you start Martial? Do you start Sanchez? Who knows? But, that's just one of the problems we've got at the moment. Obviously, Pogba with fantastic assist for Fred's goal. But I thought he should have done better. And this is the problem with Pogba. We don't see the consistency that we need to see from him, which has been a criticism that I'm afraid is becoming more valid by the game. We saw fantastic performances from him against Burnley and Watford, but we just haven't seen, good enough performance from him today, and it was disappointing. Lukaku as well. I hate to say it, but strikers like Aguero, Harry Kane are taking those opportunities, and if you want to really challenge for league titles, you need players who are going to take those opportunities. And Lukaku had a decent few opportunities to score. We did work Patricio quite a lot in the game, but weren't clinical enough. We need to be clinical. We weren't clinical enough, and it's just a disappointing result. It feels a bit more like a loss than a draw, I've got to say, and it's just also just disappointing the fact that we come into this game 2 Premier League wins on the bounce, 2 tricky away games, we get 2 victories, we come home against Wolves, we think right, we're in the perfect state of mind to play Wolves because they're a very dangerous side as we saw when they played Man City. So we thought we're in a perfect place to play Wolves, and we need to kind of put pressure on the top 4. And it didn't happen today. And, we got punished for not taking our chances and also for our lack of intensity, which is very worrying indeed. But, fair play to Wolves. They deserved the result today. I think the only positive you can really take was Fred getting his first goal on a Manchester United shirt, and hopefully he becomes more confident because of that. Probably could have had a second if it wasn't for Patricio with a brilliant save from his free kick. But apart from that, we just have to take the positives out of it. We just have to try and, take the positives out of it and go on to our next game. We've got Derby County in midweek, so hopefully we can bounce back with a win there. But we will see a lot of changes for that Derby game. I think we'll give a few of the players who are usually on the bench a bit of time. I think we'll see Pereira start, Delo start as well. And we'll see a few other people come in. So, I guess it'll be good to see a few different players being able to get an opportunity at, impressing Jose Mourinho. Because right now, with the current squad we've got, it'd be nice to see a few fresh faces get in there. But, we can't let this draw set us back too much. As I said, I nearly said it was a defeat then, because it does feel more like a defeat than a draw. But at least we're still unbeaten in this kind of international break section, if you like. But please do leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say on that performance. But we move on to Derby in midweek. I will be doing a watch-along and, of course, a preview for that game as well. So please do, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And also leave a like on this if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. And hopefully we can bounce back against Derby. And we really, really need to. But that is it from me. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in a bit.